the deluge over the weekend. Now there's a ton of water sitting right there at the top of the soil. We've got temperatures that are staying awfully warm. Bottom line is we're getting some fog formation to take place, and that may be around as we get your day started tomorrow. Some of us will see it, not everybody. Thus the word patchy goes with it. Mid-60s. That's an awfully warm beginning for an October day. We get you to lunchtime. Now the clouds will be on the increase. I think we get a little sunshine around tomorrow morning. Don't expect to see a whole lot. We'll be in the mid-70s at lunch again for October. Awfully warm. That's already warmer than our normal high. On our way to temperatures in the low 80s tomorrow afternoon. That's hot. And along with that will come a couple of thunder showers. So how do we get there? First, let's talk about the fog formation. And so we're looking at the visibilities here. When you see the numbers that are at 10, that means the sky is basically clear. There's no obstruction to visibility. So any number less than 10 is when we're starting to talk about fog. When you see the numbers that are around 7 in Flemingsburg and Lexington and Richmond, it's haze, basically. Light fog now around Ashland with a little bit better than a mile visibility. Frankfort's now come up to 3 miles. They were sitting at a quarter mile about an hour ago. So again, we do have areas of fog around tonight because there's just been so much water around. But nothing falling out of the sky tonight as we go to the MaxTrack Live Doppler. It's a little ground clutter out there for us. There could be a patch of drizzle in some of that fog, but beyond that, nothing. That's not measurable. Speaking of measurable rain, it's an all or nothing proposition. We had 18 consecutive dry days, or at least days without measurable rainfall at the Bluegrass Airport. What we ended up with, though, was a month's worth of rain to end that streak. This week starts wet, it will end dry, and the weekend, it's another summertime feel. And our streak did go to 18 days. It ended on Saturday, or Saturday was the final day of the streak. We only had a trace of rain. I know you were sitting out there at the football game or wherever you might happen to be, and yes, you were getting rained on, but at least at the official bucket at the airport, where nobody lives or really hangs out, it was not measurable. It was considered a trace of rain. So Sunday when the rain came, and it came, we saw 3 3/4 inches of rain. That made it the second wettest October day we've ever recorded. It also was more rain in one day than what we would normally see for the entire month. Impressive. It was the remnants of Nate that did the dirty work. Now, we had a front that was dropping into the area and it was stalling. So it acted essentially as a focusing mechanism for all that tropical moisture. So where the front was and then where the remnants of Nate came, that's where our two heaviest bands of rain set up. There was a little patch down to the southwest where essentially we did not get an intersection of the two, and, well, the bottom line was we didn't get as much rain. But where it came down, from the Kentucky Mesonet, kymesonet.org, look at Winchester, 4 inches of rain on Sunday. Moorhead, 3 3/4. You see Frankfort was 3.5 inches of rain, down to 2 1/4 by the time you got to Boonville. The other thing to note here, our normal highs are now down into the upper 60s as we go through this week. We've hit that threshold, except that the thermometer doesn't know it. We're going to see upper 70s and low 80s going all the way into the weekend. 68 at the Bluegrass Airport. You notice humidity is 90%. That temperature and that dew point are almost equal. As they approach each other again, fog formation becomes part of the equation. And temperatures running middle upper 60s for most. As we go to our future track, and again we're looking at humidity here. Actually, the humidity disappeared, so we're just going to go on to the next map, because that actually has stuff on it we want to talk about. So from midnight, again, some clouds, a little fog around. Here comes a warm front, and as it comes north, we'll see showers break out along and ahead of it, so your chance of rain increases tomorrow afternoon. By the time we get you into tomorrow night, cold front comes in. With it will come at least a few stray showers, and that will then introduce the much drier air that we'll feel for the end of the week. Partly to mostly cloudy, patchy fog, mid-60s tonight, and then it's low 80s tomorrow. Again, some fog early, some sunshine also, but then thunder shower chances will increase later in the day. We get you to Wednesday, showers are ending mid-70s, less humid with lows in the 50s to finish the week before summer comes back this weekend. Boy.